I'm here in Camden Town. Oh, last time I was down here there was loads of idols. There's one there, a sun worship, look. So, the Witchcraft Act of 1604 says that anybody raising up spirits can be put to death. I suppose that could be amended to anyone creating devices to raise up spirits can be put to death, in particular corporations who create mobile phones, because a mobile phone is a Ouija board. If you look at Amun-Ra, the god in the Egyptian, he has antennas on the back of his head, microbial antennas. The reason why the French nation is having a lot of trouble since Napoleon invaded Egypt and brought back all the obelisks of the heathen. So what I'm saying is, the people, in particular a nation like Japan, they've stopped having children. They don't even procreate anymore because they make those Ouija boards, the mobile phones are Ouija boards. People have to take, you don't have to normally take the Bible of your child because they're learning the good news of Jesus Christ. But a lot of parents have to take mobile phones and computers off their children because it's basically a Ouija board. They changed the furniture. The Witchcraft Act of 1604 says that anyone that conjures up spirits or involved in witchcraft can be burned at the stake. So what I'm saying is, these people that are creating these idols and all that, there's a vampire attached to every idol. The living God created creation, and when he created creation he didn't create any idols. He was one God and someone that was there with him. So when God created the earth, he didn't create any other gods. There's only one God. But slowly as man and idolatry proliferated, people's lifespan went down. And now we need sorcerers to keep us alive in the hospitals. And now we go onto these mobile phones, which are basically Ouija boards in another guise. They have taken many forms. It's a communication device with a witch. I'm going to pause this now, and I'm going to take my Bible out, and I'm going to walk up and find a few things, and I'm going to explain it to you, exactly what I'm talking about. They're numerous. Now, Jeremiah 46, the voice therefore shall go like a serpent, they shall march with an army and come against her with axes and use of wood, guns with rifle butts and bayonets. They are more numerous than the grasshoppers. Isis, that's about, the voice is Isis, she speaks within every creature. She's the mother of all the evil spirits. It's a female form. Look, idolatry. There's vampires attached to all of that idolatry. So what you're looking at is innumerable spirits. This is a Ouija board. What I have in my hand is a Ouija board. All phones are Ouija boards in another guise. And there's look. So people take phones off their children and they say, you're not playing with that phone, you're not playing with that computer. Basically it's a Ouija board in the hands of your children, a phone. The Witchcraft Act of 1604 says that anyone conjuring up spirits or involved in it is to be put to death. I don't think that has ever been repealed. So what they do is they change the furniture. So the device I have on my hand is a device for conjuring in a spirit, the microbials. So if you look at Amun-Ra, look at the pictures or go onto the internet and look at Amun-Ra, you'll see he has antennas and serpents in front of his face. She should go like a serpent. Isis is defeated as grasshoppers. The legions of Isis are the people, are the spirits that possess their children. Now you can see children on the internet that are possessed by using Ouija boards. Now my son himself, we used to play them computer games tapping on the Ouija board screen. And he'd be like a psychopath running around, kill, death, murder, death, kill. He's possessed. These are the legions of Isis. So those towers, what was before will be again. God's always saying, pull down the towers of Babylon. Pull down the towers of the gods. The towers that they communicate with is the microbial entities, the leprechauns. Egypt, Pharaoh of Egypt, is the the antennas that you see popping up all over the place that give people cancer. Now I'm standing outside this place, and this place here is full of vampires. Those idols are the conduit for the fallen spirits to jump into your body and zap your energy force. The battle is with the spirits in high places and the principalities. So you're looking there at vampires, spiritual entities which suck your blood. Condom is riddled with them. The Witchfinder General is still an office held in Christian kingdoms to find witches and those who conjure up spirits. Now, are we all guilty of conjuring up spirits by messing around with Ouija boards in the form of mobile phones? A mobile phone is a Ouija board. That's why people have to keep taking them off their kids. It's a Ouija board. A phone is a Ouija board. That's all there is to it. Has the same symbols as a Ouija board? Yes, no, it has a few more. It's actually a more complicated Ouija board. Sometimes your kid can just press on the Ouija board phone and see people getting their heads hacked off and all sorts of barbarism. That's a device that has been created to pervert the minds of the children of Israel, the innocent children, by witches. So basically all of these people in these corporations, they can be put to death for witchcraft. The most powerful people in the world who think they're powerful, witch sorcerers, they can be put to death for that. The charge can be labelled at them all because this can be proved that these are witchcraft innumerable, and they cause problems that make people sick and children get possessed. And it teaches them wrong stuff. It doesn't teach them the light of the Bible. It teaches them the microbial world, which is based on that. You do not build your house on sand. You have to make the lenses and the microphones and the microscopes to look into the microbial world with sand. You have to melt it down. So that's what we're looking at. Witchcraft, microbes. This is a Ouija board in my hand. It has the same symbols as a Ouija board. And it makes children's heads fucked up. They learn gangster stuff, they learn how to make bombs, they learn how to do all sorts of shit. All the people that have been blown up and murdered in the past few months has because of these Ouija boards, mobile phones. They've learned how to blow up people on the internet off ISIS supporters. That's what you're looking at. There's no two ways about it. It's black magic. It is what it is. It's black magic. And you hear this helicopter above. They homed in. That helicopter actually homed in on the signal that this phone gives off. So what are they? You ask yourself that. If a child wants to learn how to slaughter someone, or how to make a gun, or how to make a bomb, or how to Molotov cocktails, sin against the flesh, acid, where to get sulfuric acid to spray in people's faces, they go on the Ouija board. That is the mobile phone. End of story. That's what you're looking at. We're all guilty of having familiar spirits. It's forbidden in the Bible. It's just as well Jesus forgives us and saves us with the blood of a sacrifice, or we'll be in big trouble. Don't you just love Jesus? Look at all the pretty girls he made for me. O'Neill O'Callaghan O'Hebrew, light to the Gentiles, have warned the people in Camden Town by this message and conversations of the peril of witchcraft and stuff like voodoo. There's a voodoo bar there, look. They have been warned. I have given them fair warning. Watchers warning. Voodoo is bad. Voodoo brings death and destruction. Voodoo brings vengeance. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. The great Prince Michael could be vengeance.